how many times are we going to go cooking with Rex? That's the real question. Well, we know what the next quest is. It's the one that's going to give us our final missing gem or accessory slot. I can't remember. I think it's accessory slot. And it involves investigating a little bit of graffiti. Now, this might not be the last quest. It's just the last one currently available to us that we found. It could be that there's more out there. We just have to go locate them. All right, fess up. Who's going to deface the local property? Oh, this is not okay. If I find who did this, I'll teach them the price of this kind of tomfoolery. Are we sure this is just vandalism? It does seem more thought out than just a regular scribble. It kinda hits you, right? I don't know, does it? It's just like a weird fish creature. It presents itself like some kind of heraldry, much too refined to be the work of an amateur. There's text along it too, but I can't work it out. What language could this be? Isn't this a quest in 2? Isn't this like exactly this is a quest? On High Plain Dusking, a ruined keep, a mere step beyond the gates of hell sleep. That's unpleasant. Rex, you know this script. Boss, is it what I think it is? Yes, old Orestian, no mistaking. And here's the kicker. I recognize this design. It ain't no random graffito. Mark my words. I knew it! It wouldn't be too much of a stretch to guess that the inscription's pointing us towards a place. A place, sure, but where's that? Your guess is as good as mine. There must be something. Something. Great. Can we get anything a little more concrete here? If you want to know that, the graffitist invites you to solve his or her riddle. This is a quest from 2. Don't know who did this or what their game was, but it's clear they've gone to a lot of trouble for it. In Torgoth, I think. This got me fired up. I'd Rex accept your challenge, oh anonymous scribbler. Having fun there, Rex? Sure am. Been a while since I've had a good puzzle to crack. Run that riddle by me again? I think it went, on High Plain Dusking, a ruined keep, a mere step beyond the gates of hell sleep. I got nothing. High Plain, ruined keep, hell. The hint's gotta be there, I reckon. Speaking from experience, this kind of puzzle is mainly a test of patience. Let's take our time thinking this over. I already got an idea because we already found this somewhere else. So I don't know if we need to go to where we found that other graffiti or if it's even related. High Plain Dusking, a keep beyond the gates. Yeah, no, I think I know exactly where we need to go off to. Remember, it was right after we unlocked this series of, like, traveling you can do through the air along all these lines. And then it's, like, right over here on this ledge, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if this counts, the secret area here counts as potentially a ruin. Or if the gates of hell are located anywhere nearby. It's always a possibility, however unlikely. I think what we need to do is zigzag our way through here. Let me see that again. High Plain Dusking. Yeah, okay. That could easily describe this over here in the Vermilion Woods. And then right down here is where we found our other mark. With this weird tall symbol. Apparently this is not where we need to be, though. Maybe this is like the third clue. Maybe we went too far ahead. High Plain Dusking, a blank keep, beyond the gates of hell sleep. High Plain Dusking. What does that mean? Maybe we should have come here later in the afternoon? Dusk. That's probably not it. High Plain Dusking, keep, beyond the gates of hell sleep. Am I supposed to be looking for other parts of the riddle, like those missing sections? Does it actually have nothing to do with the time of day we need to come over here? That would explain things. High Plain Dusking, keep, beyond the gates of hell sleep. Well, so I've been panning around the map and rereading it, and the only place I know of where there's a keep is the garrison here. And then also, kind of up here, there's the cathedral ruins, but that's really less of like a keep. Town of Bonero ruins, I don't know. I guess we'll start down here. So far, not seeing much around here that has anything to do with High Plain Dusking, a blank keep, beyond the gates of hell sleep. Not seen any that symbol again either. I just ran past something that looked vaguely orange. That's not it. Maybe I'm not keeping my eyes open well enough. Maybe I'm not observing well enough. I don't know. Okay, well, there's nothing here. High Plain Dusking, a blank. Blank High Plain Dusking, a blank keep, blank beyond the gates of Hell Sleep. What about those little ruins you run past really early on in the game? Where were those at? Were those like down past here? I think you go up the elevator. That feels like an impossibly long time ago that we did that. The beginning of this game feels like it was centuries ago that I played it. But eventually you get to like... what's before all of this? Somewhere like up here, I think. Is this where the elevator landing camp? And then... where's that valley? It's gotta be... it's all over here, isn't it? Exile Fortress Ruins. Here. Yeah, the Citadel. That's a kind of keep. That's got some walls. I don't remember seeing that symbol there. But that other place where we fought the radicalized Gek, or whatever his name was, could also fit the bill. And there could have been graffito there. I didn't think to check at the time. Well, didn't realize I'd be coming back to do this later. Gotta say, so far, disturbing lack of any sort of graffito symbolism. Got me just a little bit discouraged, but we'll check all sides of the walls. We'll be thorough. We'll be thorough. Well, there you go, everyone. There we go. It's that symbol again. What's this one say, then? Hang on a tick, I'm looking. Vertiginous air, ancient royal throne, on bare black rock face, standing alone. Very pretentious once again. This also seems to be pointing to a location. Yeah, listen. Yeah, really high. Listen, I know where this one is. I mean, I don't know where the symbol is. Well, no point raking our brains about it right here. Let's mull it over while we... okay, yeah, no, look, I know exactly where this is. Okay, because I played Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and I know that over here on the Black Mountains, there is ancient Citadel ruins, Argon even, Citadel ruins, that were once part of the great kingdom of Tantal, where the descendants of Adam, allegedly, dwelt. And I say allegedly because I don't want to spoil too. That's a bit of a twist. But it's a great game. Don't look at me like that. Don't give me that look, big bird. And I don't mean like the yellow one. How am I meant to get back around from here? Do I actually have to do some sort of parkour to get back over here? So I don't actually know what we're looking for or where, and I don't actually know if we're in the right general area. Thing is, it could be... oh gosh, that's a fall to our deaths if we're not careful. See, it could be like down there, and I wouldn't know unless I came down here to look. It's not down here. It did kind of give us a big question mark, not question mark, but a big like inspect element right over the top of it once we got close enough. Oh, here we go. There's a big inspect element on the map right now. But it's like up there. You see what I mean? You see that like massive... I keep calling it an inspect element, but it's a big magnifying glass for this area here. Oh, baby. Give me that graffiti. Gotcha! Okay, here's the next message. A single ascension, 4 fearless flings, light rays, yeah, no, I know where this one is exactly. I don't even read their dialogue or anything. I know exactly where to go. It's the first one we checked, which I guess is the third one in the line, depending on how you're counting. Way down here, back where we started. I regret not reading their dialogue. There might have been something useful in there, or something curious, something interesting, something mysterious. Ooga chaka, ooga. I don't know why that's the song that came to mind. It's a little bit late again. I'm a little bit tired. I'm still pretty frustrated with the fact that I didn't have audio for the first hour of tonight's recording session. Eyes high at the gate, an old kingdom's fall. Eyes at the ground, the king's last recall. Eyes high at the gate, old kingdom's fall. Eyes at the ground, king's last recall. Eyes high at the gate. I mean, will the riddles never end? A gate. Old kingdom's demise. I suppose that suggests a land that has already fallen. More importantly, how long is this wild Medusa chase gonna go on for? Relax, kid. Judging by the message, I think the next stop will be the last one. How can you tell? I feel it in my bones. Reassuring. Look, just trust me, will you? I'm an old hand at this kind of stuff. We've stuck with it this far, right? Might as well see it through to the very end. This is like the perfect finale to this. The only thing that we know about a fallen kingdom is, again, Tantal, right? That's sort of... There's no other massive ruins around here, is there? Colony 9, I guess, in a sense, but there's nothing really at the Lumos Pillar Remnants. We'll go give him a run around real quick, and then maybe Geljimos Garrison, which we already were there and I didn't see any signs of graffito. But then after that, Prison Island, maybe? Could it vaguely be referring to the events of the... Nah, I don't see... The gate part gets me. I'm not sure about the gate part. Unless it...
We're here.
Yeah, we are here, aren't we? Once we're close enough, it should give us a mark on the actual map itself. See, this is kind of a gate. This is not what we're here for, though. These guys aren't... Oh, they are going to try to attack us. I was going to say they're not going to be bothered by us, are they? No, they are. Why can I not attack? Who am I, like, targeting right now? Change my enemy. Oh, this is sad. This is just sad. This isn't it. This isn't where we need to be. Look, everyone, we're here again. This time we're supposed to be here. Possibly. So there's a chance that if we get close to whatever we're looking for, that little inspect element, what is it? Magnifying glass may appear again on the minimap, once more leading us closer. Oh man, come on. Okay, this is not it either. I've looked all over the place. This is not it. So that brings us back to... I mean, it's just weird that there would be... Oh, wait a minute. Would you consider a big bridge? No. Oh, that's more of a shrine. There's not really a gate there. It's the... It does feel weird that it would be two of them in the same place. So maybe we go up to... I don't know! Hyatt Gate, Kingdom's Fall, Eyes at Ground, King's Last Recall. King's Last Recall. High at Gate, Kingdom's Fall, Eyes at Ground. Hear me out. The Third Sanctum. Where we realized that our audio wasn't recording. I can't let it go. Also, I'm gonna say no, this doesn't appear to be it. Have you ever heard of Lala's Temple? This is where we did the Snowman's Treasure quest. Very Xenoblade 1 looking. Or else, also kind of Xenoblade Chronicles X looking as well, if you've ever been to the water treatment plant. This ain't it either, though. High at Gate, Kingdom's Fall, Eyes at Ground, King's Last Recall. King's Last Recall. It sounds like Kingdom's Fall, King's Last Recall. It sounds like...
This is pretty rare, right?
If I just open up the map, right, and I go to here, and I disable everything except for points of interest, do you think that that would work? Oh. Fallen Gate of Ulsaria. Now, I know what you're thinking.
Which way next?
And I choose not to respond. It's got one of those fallen things right there. I bet they all have one of those nearby. Eyes high at the gate, an old kingdom's fall. Eyes at the ground, the king's last recall. Like a... Oh, I can't believe what I'm seeing. Some kind of gauge, I think? I've never seen one this shape, though. So, is that the answer to all the riddles? It's just some junk. Man, talk about a letdown. Ah. Boss, something on your mind? Titan's foot. I was sure I'd lost this ages ago. Finding it now, in this condition, this has gotta be fate at work. It seems you know something about this relic that we don't, Rex. More or less. It's something I'd found when I was just a kid. A certain king asked me, see? Hauling up mega ancient relics from the depths of the Cloud Sea. That was what salvages like me did. Salvages? Cloud Sea? I'll have to fill you in on that later. In any case, it seems like the mysterious messages were addressed to me from the get-go. You're saying it's all been prearranged? It wasn't like a conspiracy or anything. Just a run-of-the-mill lesson. Just because the past's been lost, and we can never go back to how things were, doesn't mean everything's gone. Some things have a habit of sticking around. So don't forget where you came from. Boss. So, what do we do with that thing? Good question. We went through a lot to get it. Might as well at least put it up in the command center. We can look at it and reminisce. I can think of worse ways to spend our time. So is it actually going to be in the command center? That's the real question. And there's our last accessory unlock kit. So we can go ahead and not go to the map, because that would be a foolish and dumb thing to do. We can go to our boy, go to accessories, unlock him. Congratulations, everyone. Every character is now fully unlocked. Unity combos, damage... What is this? Boosts evasion? I don't really care. We're not fighting anything anymore. Nothing that can actually hurt us. And I noticed on the map... Oh. Okay. There was a bit of a vibration of the controller. I guess it was just telling me that the accessory kit was unlocked once again. On the map, there is a new quest line. I don't know what it is or what it's for. Ooh, there's also a new point of interest. It's probably that object. I wonder if we go and look at it, whether or not Rex will have something new to tell us. Orbital Sky Reader. There it is. This here artifact is called the Orbital Sky Reader. To be blunt, I have no clue what it's for, but not all mysteries need clear answers. That's what I think anyway. Okay. That gave me no information. Tell you what, before we go and do this last quest, and I say last quest, it's the last one on the map, but it might not be the last quest. I do want to wrap up everything else that we have to do here. There's not that many characters left. In fact, I'm looking at 4 that I can see, one of which is Berber, and we can just go have a chat with them. Apparently completing Babobi's bad day was necessary for this one, but that means we're going to have to go on a bit of a pilgrimage, because if I'm not mistaken, I mean, Berber might have come here, but the last time we saw Berber, yeah, it was way over, I mean, not here. Pretty sure Berber was, like, over here, looking for a location to build some sort of excellent treasure room. Hopefully, he doesn't get around to that, because all of this gets destroyed soon.
Okay, we've arrived.
It'd just be a waste of his time. We know he survives to the main game, because we do all of his treasure rooms in the main game. But I would just hate for Berber to, like, get to work here and then all that time's wasted. Berber, sorry for spring on friend, but have an ultra-important pop quiz question. When it come to dungeon, what is key to fun? Fun? Finding treasure, maybe? Very close, but no juicy broccoli. Correct answer is puzzles to solve. And it just so happened that Berber loved making gizmos and contraptions to confound and bamboozle. If friends have any ideas for a new kind of puzzle gizmo, please share with Berber. Okay. Hey, my turn to ask you something. Isn't that the ultimate hammer on your back? Oh ho ho! Correct-delicious! Friend have good eye to spot. So Riku isn't the only Nopon to have one. So why do you have one of those? Or, really, what are they even? The answer is tightly guarded secret. Wow, and here I was thinking we were friends. Berber keeps secret for benefit of friend. When not know, it increases thrill and spill factor 4 dozen-fold. That's just the developers telling us they're not going to tell us. Berber hear that Nopon name of Bobby trading in Nopon metals lately. That true? Yeah, that's right. He's collecting them for, he says. Well, that's extremely thrilling, and somewhat spilling also. Berber shall also do one day. Yeah, well, yeah, actually. You friends, thank you for always stop by and speak to Berber. Well, I mean, you're working so hard on your own, I figure the least we can do is chat with you from time to time. Berber, touched to core of being. It seems universe has not abandoned Berber after all. Now Berber fired up with the will to work. We'll pour all of fresh zeal into creating best dungeon ever. Oh, Berber, dungeon architect completed. Oh, thank goodness he's leaving. He's leaving this place. That's right. And Berber will miss friends. I'm sure we'll meet again somewhere. Good luck with your dungeon thing, yeah? Thanking for support. Friends are bestest friends Berber could ever hope for. Yeah, he's gonna go, he said, look for other places to build dungeons before getting started on the first one, so he won't be here when, you know, that falls out of the sky. I can get at just the right angle and you can see the weird, like, checkerboarding on Rex. You see what I mean? That's fun. Next up, we've got Guguru and we have Georgie. Guguru, I think we're gonna go ahead and do first. Just get all the Nopon out of the way, you know, get them handled early. So next up, we have a look at the map to figure out where they are, and it looks like they are literally right around this corner. Is this where we left them? Yeah, this is where we found them. So we already finished with Babalulu. Oh, and Guguru, these are the two that got separated way early in the game, like 100 years ago. Here's juicy gossip morsel for friends. Just the other day, Guguru meet person who say they name from the city. The city? Never heard of that place. It would help if you tried rubbing 2 brain cells together, Matthew. It's the city, evidently. Ah, of course, city! Guguru always forgetting importance of definite article. Silly Guguru. Person look worse for wear, so Guguru give mushroom as prezi. Then they look incredibly grateful. Oh, did you? That's nice of you. Thanks, Guguru.
I wonder how they do it.
Guguru, you're such an oddball. Please listen. Guguru have genius idea to make sure Babalulu never go toodaloo again. Go on, then we're listening. Friends will blanch to hear. Guguru will always keep pocket full a favorite mushroom of Babalulu on person. That way, Babalulu always find way to Guguru by follow scent of delicious. How that for revolutionary? Guguru is real-life prodigy. Prodiginess so prodigal even Guguru astound. I see. Well, good for you. What an oddball. So, that leaves us on our community chart with... Is it just Georgie? I thought there was 4 people. Oh, no, yeah, because we've also got... We're never going to find those kids' parents, by the way, in case you were wondering. Cyril! Who we can talk to as well. But I think we're going to go first for Georgie, who acquire all recipes. Apparently we've not done that yet. We're still missing 1. So I guess we're going to go with Cyril! I don't even know where to go about finding the last recipe. Is there someone I have to talk to get it? Is it part of whatever this last quest on the map is? We might have to just interact with whatever the last quest on the map is to find out. But, oh, there we go. Hello, Cyril. How are you? Hey, you! I want to give you this. Doodle Noodles recipe. Well, everyone, we did it. It's a recipe? A Nopon friend of mine gave it to me. It's called Doodle Noodles. Isn't that adorable? Oh, and if you need any assistance, they said they all want to help. Nopon are normally so fickle. What got them fired up enough to get involved like this? I know what we can do. Starting today, I'm going to appoint our official Nopon ambassador. Really? An ambassador? Me? That's badass-ador. I suppose. Well, that shockingly worked out very well and means that now we can go ahead and try to track our way over to Georgie, who is going to be happy to learn that we managed to find... Is Georgie not, like, anywhere near here? Did I not track Georgie? Active times 12 to 3. Oh, I mean, what time is it right now? 12 to 3 is... Oh, is it a 24-hour clock? No. Could be. What time is it right now? We'll just fast travel then. Let's see, map. If it's 24-hour clock, then we could fast travel to right here, and we'll say noon.
We've arrived.
There we go. Georgie's on the map now. There we go. Okay, all is right in the world. Georgie, come here. Stop trying to get away from me. I guess on some level I realized Granddad's curry was always the talk of Colony 9. But I never thought it'd turn out to be this big a deal. Don't think I'd have imagined it either, to be honest. Indeed, but I think dear old Georgie would be proud. Is it or Giorgio? I didn't really read it. Ah, true enough. It certainly is nice to be proven wrong. Don't worry. I'll be sure to spread the good curry word and have folks talking about it 1,000 years from now. You get weirdly animated whenever you have curry on the brain, huh? Always good to establish a good customer base. That'll keep me in good stead for years to come. Wonderful. Up-and-coming chef.
Community rocks.
That's all.
We must be forever appreciative of those bonds.
That's all they're going to say about it now that we've completed the affinity chart, or community chart. It's always a bit of a disappointment when you like 100% the map, and then you 100% the community, and there's just no acknowledgement of it at all by anyone in the party, or the game even, really. Like, it's not really done anything to say, hey, buddy, saw what you did there. Good on ya. None of that. No. Real shame. Well, let's see what this quest is about. You know, now that the community thing's filled up, I don't know if we're actually going to find any other quests after this one. I might have to just look up online and see if there are other quests somewhere we can start somehow. Just compare and contrast what we've done with what it might be left. Oh, hey, Matty. Hey, yourself, Dylan. What you up to here? Ah, well, you know, just thinking about things, life, where we're going. Know what I mean? Yeah, city's on your mind. Bingo. Things'll never go back to normal for us if we don't get this rebuilding done. One day soon, we'll have to get started. We'll need to scout out a new location. So with this and that, I figured it might help to have the armories operational, you know? But in Shulk's estimation, it'd be too much of a chore for the Mo. Repairing such large pieces of machinery would require a lot of worker hours. The internal wiring is also a lot more complicated than it appears at first glance. It would not be a simple job, simply put. So, have you talked to the others about this? No, not yet. Why? What are you thinking? That's perfect then. I'll take this to him. But, Matt, I will never manage alone. That's why I wasn't going to suggest doing it alone. I want to ask the Liberators for their help. What? This is a city problem, Matt. You really want to get them involved in this? That's your problem right there, Dill. Huh? You gotta stop dividing the world into us and them. I know we were always living on our own little bubble, but it's like us and the Liberators. We're tight now, don't you think? Honestly, we're pretty much a family. You with me on this, yeah? Might have to chew on that one for a bit. Aw, come on, man. Don't be such a killjoy. Matthew, if you truly believe that, you need only reach out to them. See if they reciprocate how you feel. Yeah, I was thinking of doing just that. You're something else, Matt, I swear. Well, anyway, I'll be sure to do something about the whole armory business. And mate, stop trying to do things alone. We're all in this together. Yeah, alright, I get the message, flippin' poser. Just stop singing about it. Well, guess I'll just have to hold you to it. Alright, guess it's time to bop to the top and do the rounds. Breaking ground. I guess it's just a matter of running around and getting our allies' assistance to repair the armories. This is fun. It's like bringing it all together. Everyone we've met, everyone we've befriended and helped, gathering them together to do this final mission. It's very sad. It's funny, because, well, I actually tried looking into them one time myself, but it seemed like a massive pain to fix up. Didn't know where to start. But it's definitely possible, right? That is, leaving cost out of the equation. Bringing the cost down is exactly why we're needed here, isn't it? But Matthew, isn't this a city problem? Do we really need to beg for help? If it enables us to use aerial routes, our logistics will get a much-needed boost in efficiency. Getting it done would benefit everyone here. I think we'd be mad to pass this one up. Huh, right, valid point. All the same page, then. Great! Now, how about we get to laying the groundwork? If there's anything we can do to help, just shout. We'll sort it out. Better start rounding up the materials. Can someone get a list going? All right, then. We'll defer to you here, Matthew. I appreciate the vote of confidence. Good, we've got them on board. Next up, we're going to... It looks like we might be heading to the canteen at some point. I guess we'll need snacks for the operation, so maybe we just got to convince them, hey, could you bring some, like, torpedo wraps and some Armu milk or whatever over while we work on this? Well, first the Remembrance Stone, and now the armories? You sure like to keep honest people busy, huh? I know you. You're just happy he came to you, aren't you? This place is safe, but not 100% absolutely forever safe. Might be good to have an exit strategy in place for me and the beautiful young ladies with their nice little fingers. I'll be more than happy to help too, Matthew. Although I'm not great with machines, still, please find me something to do. It'll be a lot of people working on this. Gonna be hectic as heck. You know it. But if it's your curve fueling them, I told you this was about food, they'll have the energy to move mountains. That's a lot of faith to put in one humble dish. But sure thing. If they keep eating it, I'll keep making it. I'm already itching to get started. Any careful tinkering needs doing, you point me at it and watch me go. I've got some nimble fingers myself, or so the ladies tell me. Hope I can put them to good use. I'll even help on the machinery if I find the time. Oh, I know. I'll go round up more hands. The more people helping us, the better. This explains how they were able to escape later in the game, at the end after the fight, you know, even though the armories were destroyed, just because we fixed them in the side quest. Thanks, everyone. Couldn't do it without you. Technically now, there's an alternate timeline where we didn't do this side quest and everyone here died, instead of actually managing to escape, which is kind of tragic. Hey, howdy! How are you folks doing? Y'all want to go help us put a thing together and do a stuff? Forsooth, you wish for mine help in the great work of restoring yon armories to their former glory? High time. Didn't think I'd get to fly in an armory again. Honestly, I can't wait. Is this a directive from the Liberator's top brass then, Matthew? Ah, nah, not this time. You're free to take the job or leave it, whatever suits you. So you're leaving it to our discretion? Well then, our answer is obvious, isn't it? Yeah, I believe so. Hereby, Harby, and I will take part in your project. We'd be glad to lend you our assistance. Oh yeah, you sure? Both in Kevis and Agnes, we're taught to value our comrades, to have each other's backs. Choice is no choice at all. Nice speech. That hit me right in the tear ducts. We can try to canvass for more volunteers from our side as well. Would that be okay? Yup, sweet. If you could, that'd be a big help. Young Master Matthew, prithee, forget not your humble servant me. Suck up. That guy's,
Let's keep going.
He's quite a ham, isn't he? He's such a little ham. Is this going to be Riku and company? Actually, no, there's no Riku here at all. I do see children, and it's important to keep them working, as we've learned previously. Can't have them slacking off with their dead parents. So those big transport ship things are called armories, are they? You think the armories can still fly? I want to help, let me help! Okay, but, like, is that meant to be on top of our Liberator duties, or... Salmi, please stuff a sock in it. One day, Link is going to stop covering for you, and on that day, I'll be ready to teach you the meaning of real, honest work. I didn't say I wasn't going to do it, did I? Way to stereotype someone. So, you'll help then? Sure, happily. Though you might want to relegate me to lugging stuff around. I did some Levinus maintenance back in Kevis, so I might be able to do a little bit more. Might as well. Can't turn down a bud in need now, can we? Gotta keep those kids busy, or they'll remember that their parents are dead. And they're all alone in the world. Bless them. We're really pulling everyone together. I can see why this quest wasn't available until now. It's literally like, no, you gotta get everyone. Gotta get everyone there, gotta get everyone working, everyone is friends now. Everyone's being brought together for this one. It's kind of beautiful. It's all coming to an end. Again, there's an irony in that, and we'll get back to it in a minute. Oh, you're back! How did all... It's the full workforce. Even the children. Basically, yeah, it is basically the whole colony turning up. Wow, you were busy! See, Dylan, what did I tell you? Us city folk and the liberators, we're all birds of a feather now. Don't knock a bit of camaraderie till you tried it, eh? You got me there. Are we gonna get like a montage of them sawing metal and welding that metal? Well, one thing's for sure. Wherever we found the next city, we'll need to make sure there's lots of room. I can't imagine it'll be bigger than the old one. The old one seemed pretty sizable before it got sunk. That's the spirit, mate. Looks like I'll have my hands full. Nothing a mechanic loves more. I can't wait to get started too. Let's get our technically minded bods together and start planning. Oh, don't be weird, Shulk. Nicole, could you get our experts to gather round? Sure, I can do that. Oh, I'll go as well. If you could get the supply, logistics, provisions, and other sorted dogs' bodies over here, please. Ugh, this is so slapdash. Surely it'd be better to draw up a proper plan first. We can play a supervisory role then. Care to help me, Glimmer? Yeah, sure. If Matthew hadn't stepped up, all these people would never have come together on their own. Few would attempt to rally everyone under one banner, and fewer still would achieve it. We're already witness to a great feat today. For a leader, he's a real handful, that one. Right on, guys! There's plenty of work to go around. I know you'll do us proud. They are doing metal welding. It's happening. They've stacked the Nopon. There's Love Knight here for some reason. In tip-top shape and ready for a quick escape, if it comes to it. By all the stars above, the armories as I live and breathe. All they need now are a few tanks of fuel, and they should be ready to fly. Then we'd better stock up on some, so we're ready for any eventuality. We can't very well afford to be sitting around in Colony 9, indeed. You said it. As soon as this Alpha thing is resolved, we'll be right back to our war against Mobius. First off, we should find someplace we can stay hidden from them. Good point. I'll be damned if we let those scumbags steal our home from us a second time. I feel exactly the same way, Mickey, my chum, and we won't let them. Never again. Sounds to me like we'll be sticking together for quite some time then. Indubitably, for we are now faithful companions bound by the red thread of common destiny and no mistaking. Yeah, what Janice said. When we leave here, it'll be as one people. The armories are gonna make that happen. Well then, it's all up to you guys now. We'll keep Colony 9 safe. Nobody's dying on my watch. That goes for you too, Matt. You die out there, kick your arse. I hear ya. Quest complete. Breaking ground. Bet you if we have a look at the map. Nothing left. Yes, I am actually going through an alphabetical list that I found online. There we go. Of standard quests and comparing them to completed quests. So, where did I just dungeon mapping? Yep. Georgie's Ask. Yeah. According to this list, that's all of them. Which means that we have effectively 100%ed it. We didn't update all the gems, granted. We didn't get all those to level 5. I suppose if I wanted to, I could do that. I mean, I'm pretty much maximum level. So what do we need? Just like monster drops for some of these? But am I actually going to go through the game and find what we need for like cured armu sirloin and various eggs and things so I can get all of these to 5? No, I'm not. I know someday I'll New Game Plus this, and it would be nice to have these upgraded. But which ones would I even want? That one. That would be good, but I don't know where to get a nutrient-rinsed Volgal egg. And I can do that some other time. You know, I can really think of no better way to wrap this up than playing through the ending again. I'm having trouble letting go. In terms of fan service and video games, this has been the best form of it I've ever played. It gives you what you hoped 3 would be without overdoing it. I know a lot of people wanted this to be 3, but I'm glad they didn't do this for 3. I'm glad it wasn't Shulk and Rex running around, because instead it introduced you to these 6 incredible characters that I now love so much. And I'm glad we got to see their story. But then this is a great addition to that, a great setup for that gives you the fan service, because going into 3 you wanted this. And by the end of 3 I personally was like, well, I didn't need that, but then I got it anyway. And it's just the right bite size, and it's so well executed. It might not be the same grandiose scale of something like Torn of the Golden Country, which I think is actually, in terms of landmass, probably smaller than this game. I could be wrong on that. But that had sort of like a grand scale to it that I feel like this didn't quite live up to, but this felt very personal. And it's funny that the base game is all about learning to let go of the past and walk towards the future, and I don't want to let go of this game. But we're going to go finish it one more time, and then we'll be done with Future Redeemed.